All right, that was a super fast break. I had anticipated it being more like 5 to 10 minutes, but hopefully everyone was able to get their tea or their coffee, grab a muffin, all the things. We are here today with Samantha from OmniBarre of Cedar Park, and you guys have a barre studio as well as a cycle studio. I have personally been there. We did a Facebook Live, and the cycling is it's no joke. But today we're going to talk about pre and postnatal fitness. So with that being said, I'm going to hand over the reins to you.
All right, sounds good. Good morning, everybody. Like she said, my name is Samantha McHugh. I'm with OmniBarre, and I'm going to give you a quick little intro to who I am, what OmniBarre is, and kind of the success stories that we've had with the women here, both before and after baby or multiple babies. So kind of to get started, to introduce you to who I am and why I do what I do. I am the owner of OmniBarre as well as Block Cycle, which happens to be located right next door. On the side, I'm also an engineer. I went to school to be an aerospace engineer. I still work full time as an engineer, and OmniBarre and Block Cycle are truly my passion projects. And I have to work out because I love food and I love traveling and I love wine. So a little tidbit about me: I'm a big foodie, and I spend my time working out so I can spend the rest of my time eating amazing things. But in general, I love mentoring women. I work with students as young as like preschool, kindergarten, all the way up through university level. I sit on the board of the university I went to and still mentor young women in engineering and business owners in general. I am a huge lover of just keeping people engaged in fields they love, regardless of sex, race, whatever it may be, but especially women. I love it. So this is why I do what I do. This is kind of who I am. And to kind of give you some background about OmniBarre, my goal when I started this, it was because I come from a family of teachers, and I said, I'm not going to be a teacher, and became an engineer. And then I spent all my free time teaching group fitness. And so in college, I was a group fitness instructor, and barre was sort of just becoming a thing. People were starting to hear about it. Really, Pilates and yoga were the only things out there. And this was sort of a blend. So when I had a friend ask me to go to a class, I said, sure. I ended up loving it. Didn't think I was going to. And shortly after that, after about a year of taking and teaching barre, I opened a studio while I was actually still in school, and this was in Illinois. And my goal with OmniBarre was just that I could create an environment where everyone would feel comfortable. For me, what I loved the most about the classes was that I could be in a room with, someone twice my age, someone that had come off an injury, someone that was pregnant or post baby, and we were all able to do the same workout and get something out of it and feel good and leave feeling healthy and happy, but not get hurt and not have to worry about being judged and being in a gym and these kinds of things, because I was never someone that liked that. So for me, OmniBarre is about creating an environment that is safe, is welcoming, and that's for women of all ages, all shapes, all sizes, wherever you come from. We want you to have fun here and to get a good workout. So we do offer a variety of classes. One thing I was pretty adamant about from the beginning was that we were going to be a boutique barre studio. And I wanted that to be the core class because I felt it was super safe and effective for everyone. But I also wanted other low impact options. What I saw a lot was people would go to a barre studio for a little while, kind of get tired of it, and then go do something else because all they had was barre. So from the beginning, I always incorporated TRX, which is a form of suspension training that uses your own body weight. That's a really great strength, as well as it can be a cardio workout. If you've never done it, it's the craziest thing that you can make yourself feel so much power and strength only with using your own body and kind of using these straps that hang on the wall. So that's something I've always wanted. I always included, as well as yoga and something called OmniFIT, which is kind of our version of like a circuit style class. The nice thing is what that gives you is a variety of low impact, non-cardio based all the way through cardio. So if you want that, yoga, barre, Pilates sort of background, and that's really what you're focused on, or that's where you're at right now, you can come here and we have classes every day, multiple times a day, and enjoy that. If you are someone who wants to be able to get that cardio workout in a couple of times a week as well, TRX and OmniFIT and cardio barre are options for you too. Obviously, when people come in, they ask, what's where should I start? I've never worked out, or I'm not active, or I am super active. Where should I go? We always direct people to the barre classes first. That's the best place to kind of get your feet wet, figure out where you want to go. And then we love people to try other stuff. And for people that are pre or postnatal, they're all safe, they're all effective. But really, it's going to depend on where you're coming from, right? How you're feeling, what you've been doing before, what you've never done. And so we kind of help you build that plan about which classes would make the most sense for you. As I'm sure you guys have heard from either your doctors previously or currently, there are numbers of benefits to working out pre and postnatal. Obviously, every person is different. It's going to depend where you're coming from, what kind of pre-existing things you have going on. But all the benefits that we see in our daily life when we're not pregnant, we also see and can exaggerate or even make greater when you are pregnant. So the cool thing for me is we've had many women as members here that have been members already, become pregnant, continue to exercising and doing their same routine here through the pregnancy. And the way that they were able to feel through the majority of the time, many of them working out all the way up until a week or two before they actually had their babies, how strong and they felt afterwards and how quickly they were able to come back, relative to what they thought might be possible, has just been incredible. I personally don't have any children, maybe someday. But for me, seeing these stories and having the women talk to me about their experiences with delivery and how everything's going, I am, such a big proponent of just keeping your body moving. And that's true whatever state you're in, whatever age you're in, right? But really just keeping yourself totally moving and feeling like you have the ability to do the things you want to do. And a lot of times that can get compromised, right, when our body starts to move and change. And for me, being able to keep women healthy and happy through a stressful, exciting time is super important to me. So the picture on the left is kind of fun. We haven't done this recently for obvious reasons, but we about once or twice a year, we were trying to do a baby wearing barre class. And what was really fun is having our members who had come through and had their own babies be able to come back and do this, where you actually get to wear the baby, do a barre class. Obviously, it adds some weight, so it can be extra hard, more hard than you think it's going to be. But it was a fun way to get moms together at a time, be able to bring the baby, not have to worry about a babysitter. I hope we can start doing this again soon. And we typically, create Facebook events and do a lot of advertising. So if you follow our Facebook or Instagram page, you would see this. I don't think it's going to be this year, but hopefully next year we can try to safely bring these sort of events back because they're just so much fun. Something that we're doing right now that I wanted to make sure to offer to everyone is we are doing a new customer special that essentially gets you 2 weeks of classes completely free. We are offering classes in the studio right now. If you're in the North Austin, Cedar Park, Round Rock, Leander areas, we're located right across the street from Vista Ridge High School. So you can come take classes with us. We're doing limited capacity. We're doing a lot of extra things to keep people safe. If that's not something that you can do right now, we're also offering online classes. We offer multiple classes a day and they're taught live. So an instructor is on Zoom and you're able to follow along at home. Everything's meant to be able to be any fitness level. And, you're welcome to try that. In order to claim it, there is going to be a little thing that pops up on our screen here soon that you'll be able to click and it'll direct you to our website where you can just fill out a form. It's your name, email, phone number. It says you're interested in the 2-week pass, and then I'll shoot you an email and get you set up. It can start anytime, and we're going to be running this through the whole month of September. So it just needs to start during this month. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. I'm super excited to continue to work with Allison and the team here. It's been great just to introduce the community to OmniBarre and to Block Cycle. And I really think that you guys will enjoy the classes that we offer, whether you decide to do that online or in studio. And one other thing is we are doing some outdoor classes. Actually, tomorrow morning, we have a 9:30 a.m. outdoor class. So another way to kind of get a socially distanced workout and still be safe and get your body moving. And I think that's all I have for now, Allison.
Awesome. It looks like we got some Q&A. So someone asked what materials are required to do the virtual class.
So you just need a weight, light weights if you have them, like 1s, 2s, or 3 pounds. If you don't, water bottles or cans, soup cans work perfectly. And then a mat or a carpeted area at home is all you need.
I love barre class. I do. I need to give cycling. I need to give cycling a chance. Doing it with you, I was like, this is so hard. Okay, so we've asked everyone to get their comments in. We're just going to take a few seconds to go ahead and capture those. Guys, I'm sure y'all are starving. Next up, we do have Au Pair in America with Robin. So we're going to hop out of here with OmniBarre. Samantha, it's always good to see you. Thank you so much for going over all of this. I mean, we were listening earlier to a pediatrician talking about self-care and how it's like you're no good to your human beings that you're trying to keep alive if you're not taking care of yourself. So I think all of the things that you're talking about are all important, aspects of motherhood that we can do to make sure that we're taking care of us as well and making ourselves feel good. So
absolutely. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.